Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane and today we'll take a look at Saito. Before we continue with this video, allow me to declare that this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. Now, what is Saito? So allow me to introduce you to Saito. It's an open network that runs cryptocurrency application in browsers without plugins, private APIs, and non-open infrastructure. Saito survives without an owner while funding the nodes that provide user-facing infrastructure for its own network and other public blockchain. So if you are new to Saito or just finding about Saito through my video, you might enjoy a quick video introduction, and that's actually available on YouTube to view for yourself. There's also a helpful link on the website, so if you visit the website you can get all the information you need. Now, for developers interested in building an application or adding support for other cryptocurrencies, the developer section have technical information and tutorials that will get you started, and according to Saito is really easy. There's an introductory tutorial covering how to build and deploy your first application. Take about 5 minutes to complete. The remainder of the site contains information on Saito's mechanism design, economics, and technical implementation. So because of the problems that Saito solves are still poorly understood outside the actual economics, we recommend that those interested in learning how Saito works, overview of the economical problems that stand in the way of the other scaling attempts. Once the basic economic problem can be seen, it is easier to understand why Saito makes the design decision it does. So document it in our Saito white paper and online repositories for code and for other network documentations. So let's sum this up once again. Saito for Web 3.0. It's a blockchain that pays nodes in P2P network and miners or stakers, delivering a permissionless and scalable network capable of powering decentralized versions of Twitter, Facebook, Amazon without need for predatory manipulation in the network layer. This is the summary you will first see if you visit the Saito's website. It all sounds really good, but at the end of the day, you still have to look deeper within the crypto to make sure that everything is as it's supposed to be. You have to make sure that everything is correct, everything is transparent. Transparency is extremely important within any crypto. If there isn't transparency, you should question everything. Even when there is transparency, you should still question things. So right now, we're going to have a look at the Saito token. It currently sits at 0.078 cents. So just under 8 cents per coin. Not even 10 cents yet per coin. So that's really incredible. Most importantly, the available circulating supply is only 11% of the max supply. Max supply currently sits at 10 billion. Total supply, which is the available supply I assume, is 3 billion. And circulating supply, which is what's in circulation in hands and exchanges, that is just above 1 billion, almost 1.1 billion. Now, as for the market cap, it's actually 83 million US dollars in market cap, but this has not been confirmed. This is just alleged. Nevertheless, Saito has been doing incredibly well within the last few days alone. Within the last week alone, it's actually gone from 0.048 cents to an all-time high of 11 cents per token. This is incredible. It's gone from trading periods around 5 million, 4 million, actually quite stable, but it had a stable growth. If you look at the growth within the last 7 days, it's actually been quite stable and quite amazing to say the least. But recently, we've been hitting some much higher trading volume. We're talking over 20 million US dollars in a given 24 hours that's been traded on this network. This gives us a real indication of how this token behaves, how it grows, what people are thinking when they are investing. I'm not seeing any rash decision here. You actually realize that towards the end of December, this token was less than 4 cents per coin. It was extremely cheap, but obviously we know now, we knew that cryptos like this has huge potential. You should never really underestimate any crypto. You should just thrive to learn as much as you can. Now, there are additional information that we can go through that will be really helpful in understanding Saito. Powerful blockchain. It supports data incentive apps like games and social media. Open infrastructure. It pays for infrastructure that connects blockchains to users. And Polkadot ecosystem. It provides full support for Polkadot and other leading Web.3 blockchains. Not to mention web dApp platforms. It provides an easy-to-use dApp platform so developers can immediately get started. Not to mention browser support. Saito apps run directly in the browser without closed plugin to provide an API. There is no shortage of connection points because anyone that starts a node and access points to make money service a network. Open source is a decentralized open source software stack powered by a stylish economical design. Not to mention, one of the better parts yet, rewards. It's nodes for running the equipment to keep other networks free and decentralized. Rewards its nodes. And one more thing that we have to go through is the tokenomics. Obviously, this is crucial. Foundation is getting 20% for community distribution and management and oversight, while the core team is getting 15% to compensate early developers and network creation in the first 3 years of the network development. Well, 15% to compensate early developers is not enough. They need more to compensate developers throughout the history of this token. Contributors/devs, 15% allocation to fund software and network developers working on the core protocol. And additionally, rewards, 15% funds for the token facets, airdrops, and other incentive programs to build community. And additionally, strategic partners, 10% pool to subsidize on-chain transactions and decentralized costs for third-party companies investing their resources in building PKI applications on the Saito network. And I applaud you if you want to learn more about this crypto. You should always do your own research, always do your own homework. It does reward you greatly when you do your own research. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been really fun to make. The real question is, can a crypto like Saito really achieve $1? Does it have the potential to 10x, actually maybe even 15x in this case, to reach a price as $1? But the thing you have to remember is that there's only 11% of this token in circulating supply. What happens when there is 30% of this token in circulating supply, or 60% or 80%? This means that the price will inevitably fall because there's more supply diluting the market. For instance, as an example, if you were to double the circulating supply of this crypto, the price of the crypto will fall approximately half its price that it is right now, because there's more in circulation, which means that the quantity that you hold is diluted. The more supply there is the less demand. The less demand, usually the more supply. It's a balance that most can't find, but it's really useful in the case of cryptocurrencies, finding the right balance. So that's a big question. Can it achieve $1? I have no idea to say first of all, but I sure hope that it does. But considering that the potential max supply is such a huge number, 10 billion, over time this will be released. Well, this certainly won't help it trying to get to $1, $5, $10 in the future. You should be open-minded to more cryptos and learning about them, even when you realize you don't like them at all. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember now, you can join our Discord and you can check out our Patreon. Links are in the description. Now, if I missed anything in this video, leave a comment, let me know, and we can have a discussion. It's going to be fun. Subscribe to see more, leave a like, leave a comment, and obviously I will see you in my next video.